Almost missed it there. Hey guys, this is Mark Minhasovich, blogging for DietsAndReview.com. This is my recap for The Biggest Loser, Episode 7. It's brought to you by the Biggest Loser Resort at Fitness Ridge. Let me start off by saying that we'll see how Arthur's strategy pays off in this episode. You know, he tries to explain it to his father in the beginning, you know, of why he did what he did. You know, he's looking out for himself. Let's see if the strategy pays off. You know, we go through things like we have the pop challenge, which was interesting. I thought, you know, they had everybody tied together to show teamwork. And Cowboy Justin, he says he grew up around horses and ropes. So he was able to coordinate his team, and they blazed right through it and won that challenge. And they kind of won a good prize. They are the only team to have access to the gym the entire week, which is huge. I mean, I personally didn't spend that much time in the gym. That's just me, but a lot of people needed that gym. And to not have access to that all week is going to be very difficult. Let's see how it pans out. And, you know, we have Bob and Jillian, not too happy about that, but you know what? Being the world-class trainers that they are, they're able to work with their team on the equipment that they have outside of the gym. And we go through our pop challenge, which there's another pretty good prize for that. The winning team actually gets to block one person in the other team's weight for the coming weigh-in, which is a huge power to have. You know, you can pick the strongest person on that team who you know is going to pull a good number. And that can really screw up the other team's numbers, you know, to see how it plays out. The only thing they have to do first is push a 24-ton train 800 feet. But there's a catch. They have to know their nutrition as well. And they have to answer questions and dump these huge sacks, these 50-pound sacks corresponding to the questions. Now, both teams did it pretty quickly. Obviously, the red team, a much stronger team physically, was able to do it quicker. And they only needed one question in order to beat the black team. And you know what? They got only one question right, and they won that block. And they choose to use that block. For some reason, they chose Irene. I don't know why they chose Irene, but they chose Irene. They didn't choose Arthur. They didn't choose Courtney, who are both strong players. Now, the red team puts up some pretty good numbers. You know, Rulon and Ken leading the pack with 11 pounds each. Not bad for week 7. Now you have the black team putting up pretty good numbers. You know, it is week 7, so you're not going to get huge numbers through everyone. They leave Arthur to weigh in last. Now he needs to pull more than 13 pounds in order for them to win this weigh-in. And he pulls a 20 pounds in week 7. Who does that? Seriously. Apparently Arthur does. He wins the weigh-in for the black team. That sends the red team to the elimination room for the 3rd week in a row. That's really got to deflate their confidence at that point. I mean, 3 weeks in a row they have to send somebody home. And what do? You know, they honor Jay's. It's going to be either Jay or Jen, because they're the newcomers to the red team. And they honor Jay's wish and send him home instead of Jen. He falls on the sword for his daughter, which any parent would do for their child. But I'm glad that this week people were able to have breakthroughs. Rulon had a great breakthrough. He was finally able to shed what he's been holding in for the last 6 years. And he's able to open up to Kara, and hopefully this will propel him going forward. Arthur has a great breakthrough too. I mean, come on, 20 pounds seriously in week 7. Not just that, but Jillian had him in one of the workouts push her truck around just like they did in the first workout, except he did it alone, and he was able to do it. His little tree trunk stump legs, as he called them, you know, they were able to do it. And, you know, I'm proud of both of them. I'm glad to see Jay's doing well at home, and he got to go to Dr. H's office and look at his numbers, which in just 7 weeks were astounding. I mean, his real age dropped 7 years. His risk of heart attack, stroke, diabetes dropped astronomically, and I'm so happy for Jay. And you know, I'm just so glad people are being able to go through these breakthroughs now, and I want to see this happen every week. I want every person there to go through these breakthroughs, because it's something I feel they absolutely deserve. That's why they're there. I went through my breakthroughs. I never had one big aha moment, but I had a bunch of little breakthroughs, and I celebrated every single pound and every breakthrough that I had. And that all multiplied, added up, and I was able to shed this emotional weight that I've been carrying for years, and that everybody there carries. You know, we're not that size because we don't know our bodies. We're that size because we're emotional people. We're emotional eaters, and we cap everything with food. Now what I do is I throw myself into a workout, which is what I see these people starting to do. I mean, they're just throwing themselves into the workout and just embracing the process and accepting it. And it's for the better, and I really hope they change in the long run. So, another exciting week from The Biggest Loser. Tune in next week. We'll see what's going on. Crazy season so far. I'm loving it.